Aromatic anchoring is a way of using scent as a way to tap into emotions and memories that we want to connect to easily. And what we do is we sit and we choose the scent that we want to use, and we focus on the emotion and what it feels to feel that emotion, really tap into it, the physical sensations, the thoughts, the beliefs we might have about ourselves, the felt sense of those actual feelings. And we smell the oil or the scent when we're doing that. And we really sit with that for a few moments, and we practice that a few times over a couple of weeks or even days if you're a fast processor. And eventually what that does, it creates a cognitive connection, a neurological connection between the scent and the positive emotion. And so we can access that positive emotion then by simply smelling the thing that we've connected that positive emotion to. So a lot of people are like, oh, I can smell this and I can smell that, and that just takes me back to my childhood when this was happening. And so you can do it with memories as well. You can think of the happiest memory, or you can visualize with the visualization techniques and anchor a scent to those visualizations that you create. And then it helps you to tap in, especially if you're a person that really struggles with accessing positive emotions at times when you're in intense stress, or feeling intense emotions. That you can do it when you're calm, but when the emotions are big and negative, it's really hard for you to use the soothing tools and coping tools. This can be a really beneficial way. It takes a little bit of work at first, obviously, but then it can be extremely powerful and easy and accessible. So I like to use doTERRA's CPTG essential oils. This one is called Elevation, which I am going to promote as being like the happiness oil, the uplifting blend of oils. It contains, where are we? So I'm not currently a rep for these. However, a family member is. And so I love them a lot. But I love them because they've actually really helped me with my health stuff. So the oils that are in this is tangerine, lavender, clary, camphor, and a couple of others, but they're the main oils in this. And it's a really citrusy smell. Citrusy smells are known for being very good for low mood and being uplifting and clearing. They're known for clearing the palate in the mouth when we've been eating a meal. After a meal we might have a lemon tart, or we might have a lemon drink of some kind. And so the same can go for your emotions. It's kind of like a palate cleanser of the emotions, is how I would describe it. The reason why I like to use these CPTG essential oils is because CPTG stands for therapeutic grade pure, and some scents do contain a lot of toxins and things that you don't really want to be smelling and sending straight up to your brain, because some of those will pass the blood-brain barrier and can cause hormonal disruptions. And so this is why I like to use these ones, because I feel confident and calm that what I'm doing and for my body is actually of benefit to my neurological state. And take the thing off, and you can put your hand around it. Focus on the happiest thing. So I have so much joy when I'm playing with my dogs, and I'm sat cross-legged and I have the toy, and I'm passing the toy around my body, and my little boy dog is like loves playing so much that he's so excited, and he's like and he's just following it and following it and following it and following it around my body until I'm laughing so much of the joy of this, and he's wagging his tail and he's loving it so much that he gets the toy and then he's like jumping all over me because he's all excited and he's pouncing on his toys. It's such a good, joyous moment. It's such a nice memory. So I'm going to connect elevation to, look, I'm smiling already, so I'm going to connect elevation, this scent to that, and I'm going to smell that now whilst I'm connecting to my little boy dog and him enjoying that toy. And I'm going to enjoy that scent while I'm thinking about that beautiful memory. And as you can see, it's such a dominant memory for me, and it connects with happiness so much that it didn't take much for me to be able to not be able to not smile and grin and show you just how happy I am in my face and my body language. It can be really powerful, and it's a really simple thing. I think if you struggle with emotions, sometimes it can take a bit of practice. When I was in the depth of my grief and my breakdown, I would have really struggled with that. And so I would like you to be mindful of when you're doing it. Maybe, is it the right time? Are you ready to do this? Maybe it's more about being present with the emotions that you do feel and giving them the honour and the space that they require and deserve, whilst using some of the other coping tools to take the edge off while you're going through that process. And perhaps this will still be helpful in some moments, but just try not to force it. If you need to just give yourself a little nudge to be able to do it, then do that. But I just don't want you to force it before you're ready. So that is aromatic anchoring. I hope this is accessible to you and an easy thing to do. Some people it won't be as easy. That's to be expected sometimes. But yeah, try and go with the flow, practice it a few times and see how you get on.